everyone. Good to see you again. I am joined by my stockroom manager, Bert. You want to come say hi, Bert? And we are here today because we are going to film another, I feel like I do this every year. It's a video reviewing portable printers. And I want to have a disclaimer. I made a review of the Instax portable printer and the Polaroid high print, and I made the mistake of using the word review because I got eviscerated in the comments of people thinking it was going to be like some tech review, and I used all the wrong terminology, and it was not meant to be a tech review. It's a review for how do I like this printer as someone who does a lot of travel journaling. So if you are here because you like to travel journal and you want to know what printer is best for you, this is the review you want to listen to. If you want like some CNET frickin' specs, photo jibber jabber, this isn't going to be your video. So Bert and we are not tech people. No, we are analog people. And so this video is to show you what tools I like to use for my analog practice of using my Wanderlust Passport Journal. The two printers that we're going to review today are the Canon Selphy and my tried and true Instax Photo Printer, which is my all-time favorite thing in the whole wide world. But I feel like the Selphy might actually maybe replace the Canon. We will see. So I'm going to dip right over to our little workspace. We're going to break down the two printers and tell you what we think. Before we dig into the actual printers, I just wanted to show you how I use them. I primarily print photos for my Wanderlust Passport Journal, and I like to have things that are smaller, more compact, and I've historically really always loved using the Instax. It's a little bit thicker as far as like the print, and you get that nice kind of vintagey feel like you would from like a Polaroid. But I got my hands on this Canon Selphy after so many people had been telling me about it, and I really fell in love with it. It has a lot of features that I like, and the print quality is great. So I wanted to just compare the two, but I thought it was important to give you context to how I'm using these because they are primarily used to be taped or glued into my journal. So we'll just get started. Again, this is the Instax printer, the little tiny one, and the film, and to the right of it is the Canon Selphy. But we're going to start with the Instax because this is my all-time favorite tool. So I'm just powering it up, showing you what it looks like. It's really compact. The film is also easy to pack. Like I mentioned before, you can get the film anywhere, which is great if you're traveling. Like you can go to any Target or drugstore and easily find it. So now we are pairing the app to our printer. You don't have to do this every time, but I'm just showing you as if it were brand new. Once the app is paired to the printer, you'll see up top, it tells you how much film is left in your camera thing so you don't have to open the back. And of course tells you the battery life left. So now we're going into print mode. We're going to dig through my camera roll. And you have a lot of editing features built in, like you can rotate your image, you can do it manually or use the orientation tap button. There's different filters that you can use that are built in. You can change the brightness and saturation. And you can even add little stickers. But once you've got the photo that you want and it's all edited, you just hit print and wait for it to do its thing. So I actually used the first gen printer for a really long time, and it was a workhorse and it never gave me any problems, but the only reason I upgraded to this version is because I was getting repeated comments that they couldn't find my version of the printer in Amazon or online. They could only find the newer one. So I ended up buying the one that you see here and started using that. but that just goes to show how great these printers are that I was using the first gen for years. You can see at the top, it's a little bit red. It's just letting me know that I have only one film left in there, so that's a good thing too. You kind of know how much film you have left and what you're working with. So now that this printer is empty, I'm gonna change the film. It's super easy. The cartridge is pretty simple in that when it's empty, it just seems like it's this light plastic casing, so it's easily recyclable. And obviously the outside packaging is light proof foil. I don't know. This is why I'm not a proper reviewer. I did not do my research. I don't freaking know. But once you put it in, it's gonna shoot out this little black piece. You want to take that out and it's ready to go. And each pack of film has 10 pieces of film. I mentioned earlier that there's a lot of cool features. This one's really neat where you can take a video and it'll take a screen grab from your video and print that. You can do grids and collages, but in the Instax, it's kind of small to have multiple photos in one. You can also do these filters and layer them over. So there's just a lot of cool little features, and again, minimal cleanup. And that brings us to the Canon Selphy. I have had so many people ask if I'd used it, and I thought it was like a little handheld. And when I looked at it, I was like, wait, this is like an actual proper photo printer. And I wasn't sure if I'd be into that, but I've had a lot of people in the kind of scrapbooking space say that they swear by this. So I went on Amazon and I caught a killer deal, and it came with everything you see here. The printer, like 200 pieces of film, the cartridges, and I paid like $200 for it. I'll link to the one that I have, but if you are driven to a link that has a different price, you know how Amazon be, they change it up. So I'm just going through the printer, showing you the little ink cartridge toner where it goes into the side. And now we're gonna turn this bad boy on. This thing on the left, that's the like photo paper holder, the little tray. So you wanna flip down the front and then kind of shove the cartridge in there. And it pairs really easy to your phone. You just download the app. It's crazy stupid how easy it is to use. And just like you would imagine, there's all these cool functions because it's actually like a proper little photo printer. So you can do a bookmark layout where it looks like a film strip. You can do shuffled collages at random. I'm going to do a grid, and what I kind of want to do is show how the print quality is between the two printers. So I'm going to print the exact same photos that I had from the Instax, just so you can see the print quality compared to the two. Again, like I've said already probably 100 times in the last 2 minutes, this is like a proper photo printer. It's proper photo paper. Like it just kind of brought me back to looking at photographs that I would pick up from like a Walgreens or something, or a Long's Drugs when I was a kid. But the app's super simple. You pick all the photos that you want in the grid. And when you hit OK, you have a whole other set of options for editing. You can have a border, and you can change the width of the border. You can make the color white or black for the border. I'm going to have no border. You have these like little stickers and little overlays that you can put on there. Stickers and stamps, all sorts of fun stuff. Of course, you've got filters, but we're just gonna go no filter. We'll hit print. It'll ask if you want to pair, and it moves pretty quick. But the best part is watching the actual printer work. It's so fun and satisfying. So let me scoot this here so you can get a better view. But it pulls the paper from the cartridge and it shoots it all the way through. And then it prints in layers. So it starts with your yellow, and then your magenta, and then your cyan, and then it creates the final image. And there you have it. You have an awesome little 4x6 photo that you can cut up if you can get it out of the tray. And the print quality is amazing. The colors look so good. They're really true. Again, it's very different from the Instax. You're definitely going for a look and feel with the Instax. It's not going to be nearly as true to color, but yeah, it's pretty great what these two can do. I'm a huge fan. And since it's just photo paper, I can use a regular old glue stick. I prefer using the Tombow, dots adhesive. This is what we carry in our shop. I'm a huge fan. You just glide it along the back and it'll pull the adhesive out. Give you a little demo. And I love the sound. And this stuff is like pretty permanent. You put it in a journal and it's not coming out. Another thing I like about these photos is it's really thin. So compared to the Instax printer, it's a little bit bulkier. So when you're taping them into your journals, they don't take a ton of space. I also like that you can cut the photos out. So you can see here, I kind of turned it into like a little sticker. So there's a lot of fun uses for it. I do still love that Instax though. It's just such a cool look. So the question is, which printer is better? Both printers are awesome. It's really, really hard to choose. I basically feel like if I had to take one of those printers with me, it would be really, really tough. I love the Instax because you can get the film anywhere. You can travel with it really easily. It's portable. I love the print quality, even though in comparison to the Selfy, it just has that vintagey feel. But I love the quality, the sharpness, and how fast the Selfy prints. I like that you can use batteries if you wanted to take it in a bag or whatever, but it's so hard. They're both so fantastic. Whatever printer you choose between the two, you're going to be happy with either. So happy journaling. If you have any questions or you want to see more stuff from us that kind of talk about different products, leave a comment below. It's always helpful for me. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you guys want. So don't be shy and leave a note in the comments. So thank you so much and we'll see you later. Bye.